Do you ever wake up feeling like your body has stiffened overnight? Or notice those everyday tasks that used to be easy, like carrying groceries or getting up from a low chair, are suddenly a little bit harder? Perhaps you found yourself worrying more about a stumble, or even worse, a fall, because your balance just doesn't feel as steady as it used to. It's a painful reality that many of us face as we get older, isn't it? That creeping sense that our bodies are slowing down, maybe even betraying us. We start to believe that aches and pains are just part of getting older, and that losing our strength and independence is an inevitable journey. But what if I told you that it doesn't have to be that way? What if there was a simple, daily practice that, combined with a few other easy movements, could not only keep you strong, but also help you feel vibrant, energetic, and fully capable of enjoying your life well into your 70s and beyond? I'm 74, and I'm here to share my secret with you today. It's not a secret diet or some complex gym routine you need to spend hours on. In this video, we're going to dive into the one exercise I make sure to do every single day, without fail. And then we'll look at 4 other incredibly effective and simple exercises that, when done regularly, can transform your strength, balance, and overall well-being. These aren't just theoretical tips. These are the movements that have kept me feeling fantastic, able to keep up with my grandchildren, enjoy long walks, and generally live a full, active life without constant worry. Stick with me until the very end, because I've got something to share that might just surprise you about what true strength really means. Let's start with that one exercise I make sure to do every single day, the bedrock of my physical well-being at 74: brisk walking. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Walking. That's it. I walk around the house all day. And yes, you do. But there's a difference between just pottering about and engaging in a brisk walk. For me, brisk walking isn't just about moving. It's about purpose, pace, and presence. It's the simplest, most accessible, and frankly, most profound exercise we can do for our bodies and our minds, especially as we age. When I say brisk, I mean moving at a pace where you can still talk, but perhaps not sing. You feel your heart rate elevate a little, your breathing deepens, and your body feels alive. Think about it this way. Walking is our natural movement. Our bodies are designed for it. And when we walk briskly, we're doing so much more than just putting one foot in front of the other. We're engaging our cardiovascular system, strengthening our hearts and lungs, which is absolutely vital for longevity and energy levels. I've noticed a remarkable difference in my stamina since I committed to this daily habit. I don't get out of breath going up a flight of stairs, and I can keep up with the grandkids when they're zipping around the park. It's not about speed records. It's about consistency and getting that beneficial boost to your internal engine. Beyond the heart health, walking is a fantastic weight-bearing exercise. This means it helps to maintain our bone density, which is incredibly important for preventing osteoporosis and keeping our bones strong and resilient. Every step you take, your bones are working, adapting, and growing stronger. This is something often overlooked, but it's a huge benefit that you just can't get from sitting. And for me, avoiding fractures is a big motivator. I want to keep my independence, and strong bones are a huge part of that. Then there's the impact on our mood and mental clarity. I can tell you, there's nothing quite like stepping outside, taking a deep breath of fresh air, and just moving. It clears the mind, reduces stress, and often helps me work through whatever thoughts might be buzzing around. It's my daily dose of moving meditation. I've found that on days I skip my walk, I feel a little more sluggish, a little more irritable. But once I get out there, even if it's just for 20 or 30 minutes, I come back feeling refreshed, more optimistic, and ready to tackle the rest of the day. It's amazing how much a little bit of movement can shift your entire perspective. So, how do I do it? Well, I make it a non-negotiable part of my day. Like brushing my teeth, I aim for at least 30 minutes. Most days. Sometimes it's a little less, sometimes a little more, but the consistency is key. I wear comfortable shoes, I swing my arms gently, and I focus on looking straight ahead, keeping my posture upright. If the weather isn't cooperating, I don't let that be an excuse. I'll walk laps around my house, go to an indoor shopping center before it gets too crowded, or even just march in place while watching a favorite show. The point is to keep moving. If you're new to brisk walking or haven't been very active lately, start small. Even 10 or 15 minutes at a comfortable pace is a fantastic beginning. You can break it up throughout the day if that works better for you. Maybe a 10-minute walk after breakfast, another after lunch. The key is to gradually increase your time and pace as you feel stronger. Listen to your body. Always. If something feels off, ease back. This isn't a race. It's a journey towards feeling better, stronger, and more capable every single day. Walking has truly been my secret weapon, keeping me robust and vibrant. But while walking builds stamina and endurance, there are other crucial areas we need to address to truly stay strong and independent as we get older. Now that we've talked about the incredible benefits of daily brisk walking, which is truly the cornerstone of my routine, let's move on to the other essential movements that complement it, helping us build targeted strength, improve balance, and maintain flexibility. Because while walking is fantastic for our hearts and overall fitness, we also need to actively work on our muscles and joints to stay truly capable and prevent those aches and pains from creeping in. Losing muscle mass as we age, a process called sarcopenia, is a real concern, and it can significantly impact our ability to do everyday things. But the good news is, we can fight back, and these next exercises are simple yet profoundly effective. First up, let's talk about building leg strength, and for that, my absolute go-to is the chair squat. This isn't about lifting heavy weights or getting down on the floor. It's about mastering a fundamental movement we all do multiple times a day getting up from a chair. Think about it. Getting out of bed, off the sofa, off the toilet. It all requires leg and glute strength. When these muscles weaken, those simple tasks become a struggle, and our independence can feel threatened. The chair squat is perfect because it uses your body weight and the safety of a chair. To do it, stand in front of a sturdy chair, about hip width apart, with your toes pointing slightly outwards. Slowly lower your hips back and down as if you're going to sit down. But just before your bottom touches the chair, push through your heels and stand back up. Imagine you're trying to just tap the chair lightly before returning to standing. Keep your chest up, shoulders back, and your core gently engaged. You can even use your hands on your thighs for a little extra support if you need it. Start with just 5 to 8 repetitions, and focus on slow, controlled movements. As you get stronger, you can gradually increase the number of repetitions, or even try hovering above the chair for a few seconds before standing up. The beauty of this exercise is its practicality. Stronger legs mean more confident movement, easier transitions, and less strain on your joint. So it's truly a game changer for maintaining functional independence. Next, let's talk about something that often gets overlooked until it becomes a problem. Balance. Falls are a leading cause of injury for seniors, and anything we can do to improve our balance is a worthwhile investment. You might think balance is just something you have or don't have. Well, but it's a skill that can absolutely be improved with practice. My favorites are the moare ysanskantser, heel-to-toe walk, yurtsisabok, monoyifkir, and the single leg stander, vionart. For the heel-to-toe walk, find a clear, open space. Place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, so they're almost touching, like you're walking on a tightrope. Then slowly bring the back foot forward, placing its heel directly in front of the toes of your other foot. Take slow, deliberate steps, focusing on maintaining your balance with each one. It's much harder than it sounds if you feel wobbly. Do this alongside a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture so you can steady yourself. Start by trying to take 5 to 10 steps in one direction. Then turn around and repeat. This exercise significantly improves your proprioception, your body's sense of its position in space, which is crucial for preventing stumbles. The single leg stand is even simpler. Stand tall, holding onto a counter or a wall for support if needed. Slowly lift one foot off the ground, bending your knee slightly, and try to balance on one leg. Focus your gaze on a point straight ahead. Start by holding for just 5 to 10 seconds. Then, switch legs. As you get more confident, gradually increase the hold time. The goal is eventually to be able to hold it for 30 seconds on each leg without support. This might seem daunting at first, but with consistent practice, you'll be amazed at how quickly your balance improves. Imagine the confidence you'll gain knowing you're less likely to trip and fall. I make sure to do these daily, even just for a few seconds, while waiting for the kettle to boil. Now, let's move our attention to the hamn, core, kumn. When I say core, I don't mean endless crunches that can strain your neck and back. Our core is like the central powerhouse of our body. It stabilizes our spine, supports our posture, and connects our upper and lower body. A strong core means less back pain, better balance, and more efficient movement in everything you do. Too gentle, yet highly effective. Core exercises I swear by are pelvic tilts and a modified bird dog. For pelvic tilts, lie on your back on a comfortable surface, like a yoga mat or carpet, with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Gently flatten your lower back against the floor by tightening your abdominal muscles and tilting your pelvis upwards. You should feel your tailbone lift slightly off the floor, but don't lift your hips all the way up like a bridge. Hold this gentle contraction for a few seconds, breathing normally. Then release. Repeat for 8 to 12 repetitions. This subtle movement strengthens the deep core muscles that support your spine, alleviating pressure on your lower back and improving your posture. The bird dog is a fantastic exercise for both core strength and balance, and it's very gentle on the spine. Start on your hands and knees, with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips, like you're a table. Keep your back flat and your neck in line with your spine. Gently brace your abdominal muscles, as if someone is about to poke you in the stomach. Slowly extend your right arm straight out in front of you and your left leg straight back, keeping them parallel to the floor. Imagine a straight line from your fingertips to your heel. Hold for a few seconds, maintaining your balance and keeping your core stable. Then slowly return to the starting position. Repeat on the other side, extending your left arm and right leg. Aim for 6 to 10 repetitions on each side. If extending both an arm and a leg is too challenging at first, just start by extending one arm, then just one leg, gradually building up to the full movement. This exercise helps to strengthen the core muscles that stabilize your spine, improving balance and coordination, and reducing the risk of back pain. Finally, we need to talk about flexibility and mobility. It's not just about strength. It's about having the full range of motion in our joints to move freely and comfortably. Stiffness can creep in as we age, making simple tasks like reaching for something on a high shelf or tying our shoelaces feel difficult. Incorporating gentle stretches and mobility exercises is key to keeping our joints happy and our bodies limber. I focus on simple, sweeping movements and static stretches that don't involve bouncing. Think about gentle arm circles, both forward and backward. Stand or sit tall. Extend your arms out to the sides and make small, controlled circles. Gradually make them larger, feeling the movement in your shoulder joints. Do 10-15 circles in each direction. This helps to maintain shoulder mobility, crucial for reaching and lifting. For the lower body, simple, chair-assisted hamstring stretches are wonderful. Sit towards the edge of a sturdy chair. Extend one leg straight out in front of you. With your heel on the floor and your toes pointing up, keep your back straight and gently lean forward from your hips until you feel a gentle stretch in the back of your extended thigh. Hold for 20-30 seconds, breathing deeply. Then switch legs. This helps with bending, walking, and reduces tightness in the legs. And don't forget the calves. They can get tight from walking. Stand facing a wall. Place your hands on the wall for support. Step 1 foot back, keeping that leg straight and your heel on the floor. Lean into the wall until you feel a stretch in your calf. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Do both sides. This improves ankle mobility and helps prevent falls. The key with all these flexibility exercises is gentleness. Never push into pain. Listen to your body and feel a gentle stretch, not a strain. Incorporating these simple movements throughout your day, even for a few minutes here and there, can make a monumental difference in how fluidly and comfortably you move. Next, we'll dive into how these exercises integrate into a truly vibrant life. So, we've walked through the 5 key exercises that form the foundation of my daily routine and contribute so much to my strength and vitality at 74. We started with the importance of that daily brisk walk, my non-negotiable activity that keeps my heart strong and my mind clear. Then, we moved into building practical strength with chair squats, ensuring our legs remain powerful enough for everyday tasks. We covered crucial balance exercises like the heel-to-toe walk and single leg stance, which are fundamental for preventing falls and maintaining confidence in our steps. We then explored the often overlooked benefits of a strong, gentle core through pelvic tilts and bird dog variations, essential for posture and preventing back pain. And finally, we looked at the vital role of flexibility and mobility with simple stretches and arm circles, keeping our joints moving smoothly and freely. The beauty of these exercises, and why I emphasize them, is their simplicity and accessibility. You don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or hours of dedicated time. Many of them can be woven into the fabric of your day. A few minutes here, a few minutes there. A brisk walk around the block. A few chair squats while you wait for the kettle to boil. Some balance work while you're brushing your teeth. Or a gentle stretch while watching TV. It's about building consistent habits, little by little, day by day. Remember, small changes, truly small, consistent changes, can make an enormous difference to your health and happiness as you age. It's not about becoming an Olympic athlete. It's about maintaining your independence, your joy, and your ability to engage with life on your own terms. I often hear people say, "I'm too old to start," or "I'm too out of shape," and I want to gently challenge that thought. It is never, ever too late to begin. Your body is incredibly resilient and adaptable. Even starting with one chair squat or a 5-minute walk is a victory. The hardest part is often just beginning. Taking that first step. Don't compare yourself to others, or even to your younger self. Focus on what you can do today and celebrate every tiny improvement. If you have any underlying health conditions, it's always wise to have a quick chat with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine, just to make sure it's right for you. But for most of us, gentle, consistent movement is a prescription for a better quality of life. For me, these exercises aren't just about physical strength. They're about mental resilience and maintaining a positive outlook. Knowing that I can still easily get up from the floor if I need to, that I can carry my own groceries without strain, or that I can enjoy a long walk on a beautiful day without feeling exhausted, gives me an immense sense of freedom and confidence. It's about more than just avoiding falls. It's about embracing life fully. It means I can still travel, still work in my garden, still play actively with my grandchildren. It's not about being young again, but about being my strongest, most capable self. Right here, right now. At 74. And here's the surprise I promised you. The real secret behind why these exercises work so well for me. It's not just the specific movements themselves, but the mindset you bring to them. The true strength doesn't just come from bigger muscles or better balance. It comes from the commitment to consistency. And more importantly, the joy you find in moving your body. It's about approaching exercise not as a chore, but as a gift you give yourself every single day. The surprise is that the most powerful exercise of all is the belief that you can stay strong, that you deserve to feel good, and that every little bit of movement contributes to a life lived without limits. It's the confidence that builds when you see yourself progressing, the satisfaction of feeling capable, and the sheer pleasure of a body that serves you well. Embrace the process, listen to your body, and celebrate every step forward. That, my friends, is the real game changer. What's your favorite way to stay active? Or, perhaps, what's one exercise you're going to try after watching this? I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could inspire someone else if you found this video helpful. If it gave you a little boost of motivation, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps this message reach more people who could benefit from it. And if you want to keep getting practical, uplifting advice for living your best life at every age, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Remember, age is just a number. It's about how you move, how you feel, and how you embrace each day with vitality and purpose. You have the power to stay strong, stay independent, and live your best life at every age.